Hello, my friends, and welcome to Wake and Bake with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Still feeling pretty good. Got some sun yesterday. Yeah, and I got a weird tan line from like here back. So, yeah, it was a good day yesterday. And it's going to be a good day today. I'm going to go see my mother, and that's going to be a good time. Yep, it's going to be a good time. I can't wait to see her. My mom's a good, hard-working woman. She's worked hard all her life. She has worked hard all her life. Talk about a woman that's strong. That's my mother in a nutshell. That's my mother. Kudos to you, Mom. Well, let's go ahead and get on with the program. I got a little something something from Graveyard Flowers. Shanny Files Archive. Shanny says happy birthday to Zach. This was done on May 6th, 2025. So this is about 5 days old. Let's go ahead and give it a look, shall we? I can't cheat you. Hey, Jamie Earl. Oh, happy Mother's Day to all my mama bears out there. Happy Mother's Day. Hope you have a happy and safe Mother's Day. I'm hoping that y'all get to sit on a velvet pillow today and that y'all don't have to do shit and that y'all get taken out for a really good meal. Y'all ain't got it. Y'all shouldn't have to cook today. Hope y'all get treated like the goddesses you are. What the hell is that weird
Hi
thing?
guys, I'm your host,
Oh, thank you,
Jenny,
Jamie Earl.
here for this Animal Crossing broadcast. I finally caught up on my Animal Crossing last night. I didn't expect it to be as long as it was, but I'm glad I did it, because I've been neglecting my island. But I'm trying not to neglect it so much. So let's start this, folks. Hi, Butters. The sound is terrible?
Hey,
I think that sound is terrible.
how you doing,
Is my
love?
mic? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad, See-Through Gypsy. I'm glad. That's why I do this. That is why I do this. This is why I stream every day. And when I'm off, I stream twice a day. This is why I do it. For you guys. I feel like y'all need it. If there wasn't a need, I wouldn't feel it. It's that simple. and I need you guys, and I need to talk to you guys. And it's just like I'm chomping at the bit every morning. God, I want to talk. 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 And yeah, it be like that.
Check. Check, check. Is that better for you guys? Is the voice better for you? That is what I need to know. Cause I don't wanna, like, you know, sound bad for you guys. So, check, check. Check, check, check it out. Check, check, check it out. Yeah, I need to get new equipment. Anyway, as you can see, last night I got my community center.
You need new equipment. You need a fucking job. How about a job? You need to run a brush through your hair. You need a treadmill. You need a salad without a bunch of ranch dressing on it. You need to get up off your lazy ass and do something. Roll your eyes. Prove you're still alive. Damn.
And we have Isabel speaking with her booze. Now, it's funny. The weather outside in Animal Crossing is the exact same weather that's going on outside right now in my dojo. Outside my dojo. Good morning, Bloop. You've been... Oh, City Folk. I love City Folk. That's a good one. Alright, let's see what Isaboo has to say. Good morning, everyone. Right now on FUPA, it's 10:06 a.m. on Tuesday, May 6, 2025. Now, for today's announcements. We have a new friend on our island. Let's give a big FUPA welcome to Raymond. Yes, I got Raymond. He was in my tent. And I was like, oh my goodness. Good morning, Deanne. How are you today? It makes me so happy to have a new friend on the island. Also, the most wonderful thing happened to FUPA today. The Able Sisters tailoring shop opened. The tailor shop will have all the fashion items you expect, as well as custom design gallery. This is a great chance for everyone to enjoy new styles and maybe start our own FUPA trends. We're all about...
I don't know about you, but I think the last thing we need are FUPA trends. I don't have a FUPA. I got a big ass, but I ain't got no FUPA. No FUPA here.
the trendy FUPAs. Let's just remember that. First, we'll be holding a special ceremony to celebrate the happy news. If you are interested in participating and have the time, please check in with Tom Nook at Residence Services. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. Ta-ta! Now, it is rainy out. It is storm inside, bros. Princess Peach crown, Princess Peach shoes, Princess Peach dress, a garden lantern, and an electric kick scooter. Well, you know, it's rainy out, so I don't want to, you know, get my Princess Peach gear all dirtied. Oh my god, we need energy drinks so bad. We didn't sleep last night. Me and Jason.
Oh my God, we need energy drinks so bad. No, you don't, bitch. Drink water. I've got fucking things that at least 4 different types of beverage that I can go in there and drink, and I'm drinking water. Water's good for you. Try it.
I was mainly, playing Animal Crossing and getting, this island put together, but, you know, but I ended it around like 4:30 or something like that, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just could not sleep, so let's see. Let's see. Do we have any rain boots? Okay, we have these purple work boots, which isn't bad. Put some comfy socks on. Put the tulip hat on. No, nothing there. I know we have a raincoat. We'll put our slicker on. And, Can do that one or that. Yeah. No. We'll put jeans on. There we go. Now, I also...
Check it out, guys. The only way she can wear anything with a zipper is by wearing it on Animal Crossing.
want to dye my hair pink, because pink is cute. That's so cute. And I can have pink eyes if I want to. Which I'm going to. Because I'm weird that way. There we go. We got our slickers on and everything. See, I'm in chat like Salah. I support my babe. Hey, babe. Hey, baby.
I like Animal Crossing, okay, but I get bored after about an hour because there's really no challenge. All it is harvesting stuff, moving stuff around, and it's fun for a little bit. And then I get bored and I want a challenge. I want something that, I actually got to do some work and got to think and use my brain. Like Skyrim or some shit like that. I've been meaning to play Skyrim, but I just haven't. I've got to try other games other than World of Warcraft. But World of Warcraft has its grasp on me. I
think I'm gonna put the scooter right there. We need some light around here, so maybe right here. Can I fit the garden lantern? No. But I can fit it right here. No, I don't like it there. Okay. There. How quaint of a little area that is. Alright. Now, gotta do our dailies while it's pouring outside. Haha. How hypocrisy. What are you doing, babe? Babe. Babe. I'm getting my shells. No fast food.
No fast food, babe.
Nah, man, I'd rather you just make those scrumptious burgers you did last night.
Right, that was, damn, that's together.
That was delicious.
You had a great idea.
I was just like, I needed red meat, and I tried to get it the other night, and for some reason,
I guess that vegetarian thing is all out the window now. Now they're even eating red meat. I knew that shit wasn't gonna fucking last. I knew that wasn't gonna fucking last. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that some stupid shit? Yeah, Shanny for nothing.
and every time I tried to get something with red meat in it, they were like, we're out. And I'm like,
devil was really doing
the devil was like pissing me the fuck off. I was about to kick his ass or something, shit like that. It is pouring here in the island of Fupa. The Fupa's wet, guys.
Oh my god, it's moist.
It is moist.
You know what that means? It smells like barracuda and ricotta outside.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
What if I get a barracuda?
That would be awesome.
It would be Chantel's dojo.
That would be a sign that she needs to get a twister at Hardee's.
A twister?
Yeah, that twister sandwich.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Look at this is Raymond. I put him right here.
what fruit?
It's Raymond! His house. I'm so excited for this. Look at this, his little lab.
He's
It's
cool.
like, he should be like the residential doctor or something, or like scientist.
Yeah.
Oh, Shanny, glad to see you. The Raymond Express has arrived on Fupa.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. It's a very messy train that needs to do some unpacking right now, so I'll have to catch you later. It's not just a messy train, it's a complete and utter train wreck, the Fupa.
See, Raymond's into moist fupas
Ew.
because it's raining.
Yeah.
He's awesome, actually.
He is.
He's cool. I can't wait till you
So-
find his phone.
I know. Alright, so. Look at this. We have the shop, and then we have the Able shop that just opened today. Okay. Oh, it's Sherb. What's up, Sherb? Shanny, do you ever just feel like crying?
Do I ever feel like crying? Sometimes. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Last week was kind of a roller coaster for me. I was sick. And, just stuff happening all over the damn place. And, and everything ended up working out just the way I wanted it to. I couldn't believe it. But, it's always darkest before the dawn, I believe. And a highlight of my week was seeing my son do the 100-meter and getting his medal.
Usually around that time of month, Sherb. Sure you do. Everybody feels sad sometimes. When you feel like you need to cry, don't hold back. Use your reactions just like this. Look, I'm so sad. If you need to turn on the waterworks, and who doesn't sometimes, use sorrow and let it all out.
Oh, shit.
I am.
Oh, baby, no crying.
That's usually what I do when the trolls hurt my feelings.
Yes. There's no crying in
My
baseball.
ass is dragging.
Same baseball, this is Animal Crossing.
Sorry, it's a quote.
Sherb told me I can
Well,
cry.
you're not the only one.
Quote from a good movie.
You're not the only one.
I'm gonna cry, damn it, if I want to.
My husband really doesn't get into them that much except for Goat Simulator. And that's because it's utter destruction and stupid. He likes it because it's stupid. He does. He loves that game because it's dumb. Just because it's dumb. He doesn't even play it that often. He hasn't even broke into the new one that I got him. the newest goat simulator. So no, you're not the only one. Lots of grown-ups don't.
It's my party and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You say it's true if I happen to, you bum 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 bum. Yo, Shanny, how you doing, Yodely? Let's talk. I think you're better at this morning thing than I am, Yodely. Not really, I'm exhausted, girl. You don't understand. I spent all last night fixing up this island.
Sure you did.
Catching up from all of it.
Yeah, you should be yelling at her like, hey, do you know how many hours I spent making this so that the future would be good for you?
So I decided to put the fire flowers from Mario right here. I like it. I have more plans for that, but I don't have the stuff for it yet. It's so dark on the island. Jesus, is it Pennsylvania?
Yes, it is.
I swear to God, man.
Does it coordinate the weather, too?
It might. It's crazy. Alright, I'll tell you.
I wish it were like that you could go outside and hit rocks and get money.
Really?
That would be awesome.
I don't think that's gonna happen, dear.
I know that, but it would be awesome, wouldn't it?
That is the most childish fucking statement I've ever heard in my life. Who doesn't wish they could hit rocks and get fucking money? Hell, I wish one of them trees out there had money on it. I'd go out there and pick that son of a bitch every morning. I would. That is just some childish shit, man. Why don't you just, try doing more? Or not having a half-ass situation. Why don't you try that? Why don't you try that one on for size? Try actually being a man for a change. And Shanny standing up and being a woman. Video games and streaming's a lot of fun. But at some point, you got to get up off your ass and go do something. You can't make it a freaking career if it's not in the cards. I'm never going to make it up to 20 or 30,000 subscribers. That's just not going to fucking happen. It's just a nice little thing that I do that I enjoy. And I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. And I enjoy making people happy. Shady wants to make this a job. Shady thinks this is a job. No, girlfriend. It is not a job. It is a hobby.
It would.
Everybody be doing it, so.
They would.
Everyone.
If we could hit a rock and money would fall out, that would be great.
It'd be incredible.
That would be the best.
You have red eyes like,
It's pink.
Vampirus.
It's pink.
Kirsten Dunst
It's
in
pink eyes.
whatever movie that was. Bram Stoker's, was that?
Hey. What you doing, Samson? Yo. Welcome. Relax and make yourself at home, Pipsqueak. Lay it on me. Do you think I'm too focused on fitness? Because Polly said I need a new hobby. I've been so focused on growing my muscles. Maybe I should spend some time growing a garden. Besides, I've stomped my fair share of flowers accidentally while running wind sprints. It's time I gave back.
He's a good boy.
There you go. Be the farmer I know you can be, dude. Blah. Girl, bum 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 bum. You'll be a woman soon. Girl, bum 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 bum. You'll be a woman.
The Neil Diamond version is so much better than that.
Huh?
Way better.
I know nothing. I know nothing.
I like Neil Diamond.
First time you've ever been honest. And I really wished you quit singing.
I know nothing. Okay. Anything special? Any flowers that? No. No hybrids for me.
Don't step on the flowers.
Frickin', Aerith.
Don't step on the flowers.
I will step on the flowers if I want to. It's my flowers. I planted them. Because nobody on this island does anything but me. All they do is, eat and, exercise and then say they're better than everyone else.
You're right.
You know? The song reminds me of when Rev... Oh, God, I'm so sick of you reminding people of the past.
Brick with eyes.
What's up, Maya? How are you?
Hi, Maya. See, I like people like Maya because they don't do that.
Yes. I hope your mother reminds you of every bad thing you've ever done.
Oh my God, that's what it is.
Isn't it?
It's crazy. It's really wild.
It's like Jesus.
Like, we forget about these things and they remember.
They keep it alive. They have nothing else.
It's true.
It's their ability to, like... Zup! Normal fruit, how you doing?
Hi, normal
Don't
fruit.
worry about it, see-through gypsy.
Normal fruit.
Fruits.
I gotta play Pikmin 3 before the...
Be safe, see-through gypsy. Your safety's more important than chatting.
No, the new one's out for thin, right?
Oh, what is this adorable game? Animal Crossing?
Hugely popular game.
To the lucky owner of a free bottle, I was messing around at the old tool bench, and I came up with this DIY idea that you're holding right now. I could have kept this myself, but I decided to share anonymous, like, don't tell it.
Ain't this something? I got her sped up 1.5, and you can't tell it's sped up. You can't tell she's sped up at all, except for the music on the game. She's that slow. She's that slow in cadence and when she speaks. I thought I had a slow cadence. Boy, she's far slower than me.
Nobody else about this. Now get to work. Tom.
That Tom Nook. It's a different Tom. Right?
Modeling clay? Well, that sucks. Freaking modeling clay. Freaking modeling clay.
Girl.
I only know about The Sims in Skyrim God mode. Oh, okay.
Okay. Skyrim God mode, cool.
Well, I know about Skyrim.
I love Skyrim VR.
I've played the hell out of Skyrim in my lifetime.
I played quite a few hours in VR.
I haven't played Skyrim in a long time, though.
I got trapped as a vampire. Yep.
Alright. Talk to Norma. Hi, Norma. She's got a lollipop. Nice of you to stop in, hoo-hoo. Stay as long as you like. I want to chat. Have you met a new neighbor? I haven't had a chance yet. I'm thinking I'll wait until they had a chance to get settled in here first. Alright, Norma.
She's cute.
She's got a lollipop. It's cute.
She's very cute.
She is very cute.
Oh. There we go. Yeah, sorry. My arm makes a shadow.
I'm too uncoordinated to play in anything but God mode. I get killed. I can't hit buttons fast enough. Oh, bless your
God
heart.
bless you. It can be rough.
Huh? Oh, you were talking to me, Sally. I was way in the DIY zone, Splish. What you up to? Well, I'm making a backyard lawn. I dreamt the idea when I fell in love. When I fell asleep watching Maglov's in Love. It's about trains in love. One of them... Hey, not important. It doesn't matter if Maglev, Mike, took their relationship off the rails. Because I'm building a thing. Hey, Shani, do you want to know how to make a backyard lawn, too? Yeah, sure. I'm going to be the first pop star slash fashion designer slash DIY guru.
Look at that look of determination.
She wants to be that, man.
Shut up, Freddie. That's a phrase I utter every damn stream. Shut up, Freddie. You dick. What the hell's happening, brother?
So I write it down all my recipes. Here you go. Thank you, queen.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Splish. It's so way easy. You'll slap one together in no time, Shani. Okay, thank you.
She's adorable.
She is, isn't she?
Very cute. Got all pink villagers.
Cute little pink villagers for
Flusher.
you and me. Alright,
You got very bay villagers.
I do.
Hi, princess.
Hi, princess. How are you? I'm playing some Animal Crossing. Getting this over for the day.
Big energy drink.
Oh my god, I know. I'm ready to conk out, man. I haven't slept.
Yeah, that's the deal. We've been up since 4 p.m. yesterday.
That's true. Our time schedule's so messed up.
Yeah, we gotta fix it somehow. I don't know how. We're always happy to see a princess who's sweet. We love sweet people.
Bury in the hole. Hole.
Shove it in the hole.
Sweet people. Translation. People that don't give me any shit about what I've done and give me money.
Alright. Time to go up in the hills.
That have eyes.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry. Crap.
Yeah, okay. Let me get up here in the ladder. Oh. I'm a tired girl.
From what?
Let's see.
From what precisely?
Anything I can get here? No. Alright. Doing my dailies, looking around. God, there's bugs all over this place, dude. It's like rainy, but bugs everywhere. Hi, Panda. How are you?
The little bitty bugger.
It is. I feel the little itty bitty buggies. I'm soaked.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
That was my antibiotics.
Yay! I found a fossil.
Hey, Hatfield McCoy, how you doing? Huh. Exactly, Freddie.
Oh,
Exactly.
yes. Let's go around here, see if we can find something else. Oh ho ho! Look who is here today. It's that fox. That dingy fox.
That's great. So they're working on your island too.
Working on my island too. I saw you were on, so I popped over. How are you today? Feeling better? Yeah, a little bit. Just tired now. It sucks, man. I can't get my own way ever. Anyway. What art do we have here?
What?
Princesses too. That's awesome.
What? Bitch! As a woman that's accustomed to getting her way, you get your way plenty. Plenty. You're the most entitled poor person I have ever met. You got a pretty sweet setup for somebody that's poor.
You working on yours too? Well, if it isn't my favorite cousin, glad to have you back aboard. Jolly's Red Treasure Trawler. Oh, store policy, I know, you know it. We have a limit of 1 art piece per customer per day. Choose wisely. I'll take the Van Gogh. I won't lie. An awful lot of folks have been asking about buying that flowery painting. That's because it's Van Gogh. But maybe the price scared him off, so I'll sell it to you for 4,980 bells. Deal of the spring, you win. Yeah, you got a deal, dude. Ha! You are not gonna regret this. I'll just take those bells from you.
Hi, Guilty.
Alright, what's up, Guilty? Yep, it's all there. Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of a flowery painting. Been a pleasure doing business with you, cousin. I'll get you up, packed up, and ship that tomorrow. How are we doing today? Didn't sleep. There's that.
They're always good.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, yay, we got a red, white, and blue one. A red, white, and blue lawn chair. That is America. Wait, I should get this. No, I don't need it. Alright, what do we have? Spend bells to buy items. Alright. You want me to do it?
It's not working.
I'll do it.
It's not working.
This guy?
Yes, absolutely. Nice to know you, Rice and Beans. You're not welcome here anymore. You are banned. Bye-bye. You're negative all the time. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rice and Beans, quit telling them the truth. What the hell's wrong with you? You only blow smoke up their ass. They like it like that.
You kill the vibe.
You're always negative.
Alright.
Here we go. That's better. Oh, that feels good.
UK colors red, white, and blue. Well, that too.
We are too.
We're all red, white, and blue here.
And we bleed
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's it, Freddie.
For we are humans.
Right.
Yes, it is. It is my son's
That's right,
birthday.
Freddie. They're working far too hard to sleep. They're working far too hard to sleep. Oh, perish the damn thought. Perish the thought. Oh my God. You know, Shanny's working her ass off. This is her job. Quality content, guys. Quality fucking content. Watching her do this damn game. That's why I started streaming my World of Warcraft. Mm. That's why this stuff is breaking up. That's why I'm streaming my World of Warcraft content now on my Twitch. And I'm trying to build my Twitch channel, so that all of you that are interested in my World of Warcraft content can see my World of Warcraft content there. And I'm going to start trying to do that a little bit more. I don't play very well. I can show you what not to do. I can show you how to die at the very end of a raid. Yeah. It's pretty interesting to watch. I love playing, but I'm mediocre at best.
Today, I'm not sure, Guilty. It's kind of funny on the iPhone, so I'm not quite sure how to do it on the iPhone, so I can't help you there. I don't own an iPhone. I own an Android, so I'm not quite sure how you do it. I apologize for that. Well, that was quick. Wait. There we go.
I'd watch that.
Now, let me take my, umbrella out, because, it's...
Yeah, label it Marine takes a dump, then makes a sculpture. Yeah, it ought to be interesting, too, with all the crayons y'all eat. Do you read on the toilet? Like Sea Spot Run and Green Eggs and Ham and shit? What'd y'all have to do for your ASVAB? Color in a duck or something? What color did you color your duck, Hatfield?
It's all, rainy out here, man. Yes, thank you. He's 16 today.
That's a big one.
That is a bit. Both of them had big birthdays this year.
Yeah, man. That's true.
One turned 18 and the other 16.
Incredible. What's the iPhone question? How you become a member on iPhone? It's pretty much impossible.
There you go.
It's pretty much impossible. That's the answer. They need to fix that.
Alright, get the tree branches. Nuggets. I'm not gonna tell you because I haven't given it to him yet.
Ain't no problem, Hatfield. That's what we're here for.
Right. Raymond, I got you a lawn chair, buddy. What you doing, Paula? Did I splash the mud on you? My bad, Yole. Wanna chat? I've been having these really weird dreams lately. I have this reoccurring one where I slip and fall, and my body just flips out. Then I wake up flipping out. It's pretty wild when you wake up ninja kicking a lamp, Yole. Ninja kicking a lamp? Jesus, woman.
Wow. I know that Freddie didn't stay in the lines. Do you have to stay in the lines to pass your ASVAB? Asking for a friend. When you color your duck. Because I know the color doesn't matter. But if you get the colors right, I think that means you maxed out your ASVAB and stay in the lines. Then you get recommended for military intelligence and shit.
Your little floofy tail may say you're smart, but your mind says you're crazy. I hope it's the dinosaur. Everyone loves dinosaur. There you go. Oh dear, pardon me. Good morning, Shani. Welcome to the Fupa Museum. How may I be of service?
Fupa Museum.
Assess my fossils, bro. I got these things, man. I need you to check them out. What are they? Hoot, more than one I see. Let us take a look, shall we? Hooray, I found something. It is not yet popped. Our esteemed collection. It is magnificent indeed. You have a talent for finding the finest of fossils. Now I do hope you will consider donating what you found. The cultural development of Fupa is worthy endeavor indeed. That's correct. We've been developing Fupa for a while now, guys.
That's true. It's looking good.
Thank you.
I had a 120 GT score. I could get any job in the Army that I wanted. That's how mine went. And when I retook my ASVAB this last time, I got a 90. A 90.
In the meantime, I shall return these to you, but think on what I've said. The museum awaits, okay? I hope you, yes, donate. Marvelous. A Spino and an Iguanodon skull. There we go. What game is this? It's Animal Crossing. No need to pull them out. I'll handle the rest from here. Might I help you with anything else? All good. There we go. Aha. We are going in the deep end of this game, guys. You know, probably tomorrow I'm gonna start the Happy Home Designer. Today, not so much. We're just doing this day, and then I'm dropping off, and then I'm coming back on around 4 p.m. We gotta catch up on our Chantal.
Cool.
I know, it makes you sick, dear, but I have to. It is needed for society.
Man, she's looking rougher and rougher every day.
No, I didn't want to go in there first! It's not a blanket hoodie, it's just a cute little hoodie. Hey there, welcome to Able Sisters, where we sell fashions made lovingly by Claw. Oh hey, it's a great spot finder, Shani. Thanks for picking this fantastic location for us. We've decided to put down roots here on Fupa and keep selling our clothes and accessories. That's another one. Putting your roots down on Fupa.
Natter did that.
Here, let me give you a quick tour to our shop. Okay, so, when you first walk in, you'll find our recommended items right there.
This newest expansion is actually pretty interesting. I think you'd get into it for real. But I recommend when you level your tune up to where you got to get it, go through Dragonflight and get your dragon riding first, and learn how to dragon ride. If you do that, trust me, it'll come in handy. And you'll also get like 5 different types of dragons. It's worth the time.
Center. We change these up every single day, you know, to keep things fresh. Then over on the left, you'll find our mannequins. They are dressed up in whatever seasonal outfits we're into. Then we'll change them up from time to time rather than daily. So we hope you'll be inspired. And of course, if you see something on the mannequins you love, you are more than welcome to buy it. Which brings us to the back wall. Here you'll find custom designs brought in by our customers. We'd love to display your designs, of course. And if you want any of these designs, they're yours for free. Speaking of custom designs, next to the wall displays, you'll find our custom designs portal. You can use the kiosks to utter designs from creators all over the world, and even share your own. And the last thing I want to tell you about is the fitting room. It is on the right side of the shop in the back. This is where you can go.
You are in the Truly Gifted program. I'm surprised you didn't get beat up every day and called Poindexter. Shani, you are a crashing bore. That's why we're having our own conversation.
To try anything that's available for sale that day, including all the color variations. Our display space is limited,
Hey, no one
so
really
the fitting room is
matters
also
but
the place
cats.
to check out items we couldn't put out. Yeah, the fitting room is really great, and it's a terrific way to see how an outfit is coming together. I think that's everything. Wow, I guess I get kind of chatty when I'm talking about the shop. We're open every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I hope I'll be seeing you in here lots. Alright, bye. Thanks. Please come again. I have to sell my shit. You called your island Fupa? Yes. A bunch of people came together, and we were trying to figure out what to name this island. And then I think Princess gave the idea of Fupa, and it was like, yes. It has to be.
Happy Mother's Day, cats.
Welcome to Nook's Cranny. Yes, yes. Look at this. It's a pillow. No, I need to sell my stuff first. Wait, let me sell my shit. Fuck me in the ass.
I will.
Shannon, will you stop being stupid? Okay, thank you. I want to sell my I'm amazed it went through with Nintendo Online. I said shit on the, like,
You did.
I did.
In the chat.
In the chat, yeah, I did.
It didn't censor it.
Didn't. 14 grand. Alright, I guess that's good enough. Let me get this cushion. I don't have a cushion. Mine. It's mine. You can't have it, you see. A freezer. 3,500 for a freezer? Well done. Alright. And then, I think this is The Mr. Flamingo? I was right, it is Mr. Flamingo. Alright. So act fast. I will. I'm taking it, man. Give me that shit. Alright. What do we have here? Nick Miles. Bells. I got big bells. But who's got the biggest bells of them all?
You got the biggest balls of them all. No, actually, I got the biggest balls of them all.
I guess I can get my outfit. I guess. I have room. Alright, let me see what I can wear.
Thanks, Guilty. I appreciate that.
Oh, I gotta talk to this girl. Hey. Chick. Sorry, can't talk. Alright. You have to talk to her, like, for a few days, and then she starts giving you, like, designs. Hello there. That's his outfitting room. Go in there to try stuff. And if you like it, you can buy it right then and there. It is a great way to see how things actually look on you. And you can try multiple things at once, too. It's super convenient, so please feel free to use it anytime.
Beautiful.
Alright. This looks like something that, like, some kind of Italian guy would wear. The one below does, too.
Yeah, you're right.
Not
like
sweatshirt.
tracksuits?
Yeah.
Mm.
Ooh. These tea dresses, I love that. It's
Oh,
so
that's
cute.
cute.
But then there's these.
Regal. The green one is like a Celtic princess.
But I love this one. I love that color.
It's adorable.
Kiwi hat. A visual punk wig. There we go.
You lost me, but that's okay.
I lost you. There we go. Fishnets.
Hello?
That'll work.
Okay.
Get some shoesies on. I gotta change my hair.
Rubber toes.
There we go. There we go. I looked up for 8. Look at me.
Boop, 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 boop.
Do. There we go. Never changed my hair.
Yeah, boop, boop.
Can't stand it, can you?
No, I really like it. Thank you, Deanne.
Deanne is a beautiful girl.
Best mod ever. And we got all good mods, though.
I love my mods.
Yeah, they're all good.
Mm-hmm.
They're all great. Amazing, actually.
We jamming in the name of the Lord. We jamming, and I hope that you'll be looking too.
Dude, the
We jamming.
Oh, shut up, Shanny. Now that's fucking annoying. Yeah, you know that their balls are slapping every time they, That's got to be disconcerting as a man. To have your balls slapping with your girls. And there's not supposed to be any down there. Because she's fat.
That's
I'm
cool.
putting my freezer here. I'm putting a cushion too. Cause I'm jamming. And I have a Mr. Flamingo.
You're so cute. You're a great mod too, princess.
Princess is the greatest of all the mods.
Yes.
Yes, I love all my mods. My mods are the coolest in the world.
Yeah, all the mods are number one.
Yeah, all number 1, you hear? Can't choose between you.
What?
Is there anything here that I can do? Shani, hello. Shani, we're getting more inquiries about the campsite you helped build. Yes. My plan to draw visitors easily with a campsite has proven itself to be a masterpiece. I've laid the groundwork to increase tourism, and I hope the number of island residents... Now, if that positive word of mouth marketing about Fupa will just spread...
Mouth marketing about Fupa. Wow.
That's right.
That's a phrase. Mouth marketing.
You're gonna market my Fupa, because that's the way it is.
That's right.
I admit it so. This is the most difficult part of our whole venture. So, Fupa, don't worry, Mr.
Hey,
Duck.
deviant
As long as
degenerate.
we all work together, I'm sure we'll reach your goal of having KK hold a concert here.
KK's a good boy.
You feel the same way I do, don't you, Shani? Dreams do come true. Isabel, Shani, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm more determined than ever. We're not done, Shani, and we're all counting on you. When you're ready to talk about the next part of the project, come ask me what should I do. Alright? There's nothing there. Yes. I have something to tell you, Shani. It's about a campsite. Waiting for visitors is okay, but maybe you're interested in taking a more proactive approach. The amiibo.
Oh,
Yeah. I'd like to get some amiibo cards
yes.
of certain people. Alright, thank you for telling me about the amiibos.
Thanks, Guilty. I mean, if you're talking, it's AI art, so I ain't an artist, you know.
Redeem Nook Miles.
Guys, give us ideas.
I can get my ultimate pocket stuffing. I think it's $4.99, Guilty. It's been a while since I've set it up. Redeem 8,000 miles for ultimate pocket stuffing. Now generating ultimate pocket stuffing. Your order has been printed. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Ah! I've mastered the art of organizing. I bet I can carry a lot of stuff now. That's right. Look at that. That's beautiful. God, I have no money left. Holy crap. Do I have anything else I can get? No. I need to save up for them too. Hi, Bad Wolf. Okay, yeah. Carnations and a thank you mug. Are you kidding me? Got some coins, some shells, some platforms, a thump. Let's get a Luigi hat, and a Mario hat, and a Wario hat.
My son just wished me a happy Mother's Day. Happiness is having your kids wish you a happy Mother's Day. That's awesome. That's awesome. Love you, boy.
And a Luigi stash. Oh, not enough bells. Never mind. How did me and Jason meet? We met on YouTube. That's the truth.
Well,
all right, what do
Freddie,
you want? What do you want? Tom Nook, what do you want? Ah, Shetty, hello.
Well, Freddie, we can fix that. Would you like for me to DM it to you on Twitter? I can always Twitter it to you. You know, it ain't nothing but a thing. I know you've been dying to get between Rev and Channy and be the meatnet sandwich. So, you know, I'm all about making a man's dreams come true. You know, and I know how you Marines are. So I'm willing to help you out. I'm willing to help a brother out. You know, we all may be in different services, but I tell you what, I will help you out.
This is a construction consultation. How can I help you? Let's hold a ceremony. You want to take part in a ceremony, Shetty? We're celebrating so many different things. Truly, this is a wonderful island moment. What ceremony do you want to part in? The tailor shop. Splendid. Let's get started.
Aww.
Now then, welcome to our dedication ceremony honoring Fupa's brand new tailors. Thank you. Thanks to everyone's tireless efforts, Fupa is developing wonderfully. Yes. At this time, we'll have some brief comments from Mabel and Sable, who will be running the tailor shop. Ladies, if you would be so kind. Thanks to everyone, we've been able to open such a lovely shop here. I'll work hard with my sister Sable to make a nice place for you all to visit. So be sure to stop by. ... Yes, please, stop by.
Damn.
Mabel, Sable, thank both so much. Next, a few words from someone who made many valuable contributions so that the tailor shop could be built. Take it away, Shanny.
I thought you Marines could take anything. I thought y'all were tough.
Anything to add? Good for us? I don't know. I wish there was something else I could say. Something witty. Yes, indeed. Thank you for your heartfelt and encouraging sentiments there, Shani. Everyone, please get ready to join me in bringing this ceremony to a close. Also, those wishing to take a commemorative photo, to get ready to press the camera. Yes, well then. With hope for our continued growth and to celebrate Fupa's beautiful tailors. Hooray! We did it! Yay! Thank you all. This concludes our ceremony. Please do take care of your... I can't even speak. I'm sorry, yos. Alright, wait. I have to go back in there. There's another celebration to do. I have to celebrate a bridge. Why do you have to celebrate a bridge in this game? That's what I don't understand. No, we're not. Alright. Nook, tell me what next? Hello, Shani. This is a conclusion. Let's hold a ceremony.
Really?
Yes. The bridge. Let's get started. Yes, thank you. I need to get another bridge.
Really? That's nasty. That's gross. That is just gross. Oh my Lord. But hey, different strokes for different folks. Shanny would gladly spend his paycheck.
Now then. Welcome to our dedication ceremony honoring Fupa's brand new bridge. Yes. Thank you. Thanks to everyone's tireless efforts, Fupa is developing wonderfully. Yes,
Hey, Jack Lamore.
I do hope we continue making great strides to improve the quality of life in this precious community. Next, a few words from someone who made many valuable contributions to seeing the bridge built. Naturally, I'm talking about our very own Shani. Anything to add? Woo. Yes, indeed. Thank you for your heartfelt and encouraging sentiments there, Shani. Everyone, please get ready to join me in bringing this ceremony to a close. Also, those wishing to take a commemorative photo should get ready to press the camera. Oh, I already did that. Yes, well then. With hope of our continued growth to celebrate Fupa's beautiful bridge. Hooray. There we go. I did it. Thank you all. This concludes our ceremony. Please do take care on your way home. It's your Friday? Oh, you're welcome, Guilty. I really don't usually have a day where I have a day off. I'll be honest. I'm usually doing something to make money. Alright. Nook, what do you want? Ah, Shani. Yes? What should I do? Yes, I'll explain the last major task for Project K then. We started gathering feedback from folks on and off the island. Our focus right now should be improving the image of the island and gaining that all-important word-of-mouth marketing. I've asked Isabel to assist with collating the feedback, so talk to her for the latest information.
When's she gonna wish Zach a happy birthday? She hasn't brought him up once. And it's his fucking birthday. Notice that? Didn't bring him up once.
I think Isabel will have some good pointers on how we can improve the island's image as well. In short, we need to increase our population, improve the island scenery, and turn Fupa into the most charming island it can be. Infrastructure is important, but let's plant flowers and use decorations to make this place look snazzy. You're a blackjack dealer? That's awesome. When then? Thanks for your help. Alright, so now I gotta go to Izzy and talk to her. Get my island rated. Oh, Shani, good morning. Oh, of course. As Mr. Nick mentioned, I am leading a task force that compiles feedback related to the image of our island. Okay, it's just me, though I have always wanted a task force of my very own. Anyway, I won't bore you with the details now.
Is anybody else hearing wah, 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 wah? Yeah, Shani, yeah, Shani, yeah. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, Shani, yeah, Shani, yeah, Shani, yeah. That's about what I'm hearing right now. I'm glad this son of a bitchin' thing is almost fucking over.
Well, feel free to ask about the island evaluations anytime. Now then, how can I help you today? Talk about the island evals, man. Oh, wonderful. It seems you're as excited to hear about the image of our island as I am to talk to you about it. It's probably gonna be a 1. Usually, every time I've ever talked to her, I've always been a 1, and then the next day after that, I'm like, my island turns to a 3. Well, allow me to explain how the task force, that's me, collects and analyzes the data for my reports. First, I conduct random polling around the island with residents, visitors, and tourists. Their feedback is then ranked using the well-known 5-star system. The better the balance of natural beauty, development, and decor, the more stars the island receives. That means we need more residents and buildings, proper infrastructures, and a well-decorated natural setting. Easy enough, right? But if we can achieve that perfect balance and welcoming environment, our ranking is bound to rise. As it stands, we currently have a 1-star rating. It usually is a 1-star rating, like I said in the beginning, and then it usually jumps the next day. Folks are feeling like we still have some room for improvement. Allow me to read an excerpt from the feedback that I gathered. It's a place I've been quietly watching. It's a secret to everybody I don't want it to be famous. Well, there you have it. It seems like every piece of feedback we've received is from the same pulley. And while I'm happy to hear they enjoyed themselves, we need more residents to get word of mouth going about our island if we want a higher rating. For now, I suggest we focus on growing our population and gathering more varied feedback. If we want to increase the number of residents, first we need to prepare to sell some land. Once we have all that in order, we can recruit folks to move here. I suggest you visit Mr. Nook's counter and ask him about island infrastructure.
Yeah, yesterday I got a weird tan line right here from where my headband was. I didn't think about that. And my face is red from here down. That's why I'm wearing makeup. It's because of the weird tan line. And I've got a lot of sun. I got a lot of sun. John got it worse because I've got an olive complexion. He doesn't. Olive skin makes good kin.
I'm sure he'd be happy to help you set aside land to sell, and there you have it. Just let me know next time you'd like to hear the latest island feedback, and I help you with anything else. No, I'm good for now. Right then, if there is anything I can assist you with in the future, please don't hesitate to ask. Okay. Well, folks, that's the end of this Animal Crossing stream. We've done everything we could do today, but I'll be back around 4 or 5 p.m. today. We're gonna do a foodie video and catch up with her, because I have no clue. Anyway, hope you lovelies have a wonderful night, a wonderful day. I will be relaxing, putting my legs up, and just be celebrating the rest of the day, and, you have a good one. I love you guys. Peace and Maranatha. That is
Pizza,
a boy.
marijuana. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Glad that shit's over. Son of a bitch. Okay. Channing TV, they've got a new one. TikTok's Lazy Leech, praise Jasmine.
I just want to say I am a woman. I don't care what they try to say. I'm pregnant. I will be having my baby in June. And good morning, because I just woke up. 1,000 likes, and I'll take a shower after not showering for 8 days. I may be homeless, but at least I still got an iPhone 16 Pro Max, 1 terabyte Black Titanium with Apple Care warranty.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Channing, and today we're going to be unraveling the story of a TikToker known as Jasmine, and how they've created a whole entire TikTok empire with hundreds of thousands of followers, all based off of a few lies. So in this video, I compiled a timeline of events in terms of Jasmine's online presence, creating a story that exposes the inside operations of Jasmine's scamming behavior and utter laziness. But before we continue, let me give you guys some background information. You see, this story starts off in 2023, when Jasmine was just about to turn 18. And at this time, Jasmine was living with their mother while refusing to work a normal minimum wage job to support themselves, which resulted in Jasmine trying to become a TikTok sensation to pay their bills, while also being the household's biggest leech at the same time. Now, we're not really sure about the relationship dynamic when it comes to Jasmine and their mom, but as the story continues, it's easy to build conclusions as to why Jasmine would end up getting kicked out of the house later on. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and start from the very beginning of Jasmine's digital footprint back in February of 2023, where Jasmine explains that they are a woman.
First of all, I do not have a Peter. I do not have a wiener. I am a real woman from Philadelphia. I have a cooter, a cat, succulent, real thick. I don't have that.
Now, this video is interesting because it foreshadows the fibs that would ultimately turn into full-blown lies later down the road, because Jasmine would continue this act even a year later in February of 2024, saying they're pregnant with twins while being HIV positive.
I had some unfortunate news. They officially tested my pregnant uterus, and my children, my 2 baby girl twins, they are officially HIV positive.
Wow.
It was official. They tested them inside of my womb. Both of their DNA said they have HIV.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is far more interesting. Why didn't I start with this?
I can't.
Now, obviously, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to pick up on the fact that Jasmine is completely lying about being pregnant for some odd reason. Also, it's important to mention that you can't get pregnant if you were born a biological male. And it may look obvious to you and I, but people on TikTok would believe these videos and slowly begin to show Jasmine's support, which didn't take long for Jasmine to realize that they could completely fool people on TikTok out of their money.
I need $10 for food. I don't have money for food. Can y'all please help me? I'm broke. I can't afford it. I'm gonna be live, so if y'all can help me, please join.
Now, after Jasmine decided to post videos basically flaunting the fact that they begged for money, trolls started to flood Jasmine's page. And after this happened, Jasmine would respond to various hate comments with a video claiming they have ADHD and autism as well.
Okay, so I have ADHD and autism, and for some reason, people always mad and talk about, oh, I live off the government. First of all, that's not even true. So let me explain it. So you gotta think about it. The people who pay their taxes are paying for me. That's the difference. It's not even the government, boo. So when it's coming to it, baby, I'm living off you. So all you haters, it's you, not the government. So get your facts right, period. And I look like Beyonce.
And like many of the other lolcows and creepazoids we've covered in the past, Jasmine would never give proper evidence that they are indeed diagnosed. And you guys will definitely see more examples of Jasmine making themselves a victim, while trying to escape accountability with more and more lies as time goes on. And as Jasmine's account was growing on TikTok, it became more clear that getting a normal job...
I'm sorry. This just has me aghast. This has me aghast. Why the fuck do that? Jasmine. Honey. Why lie about all this stuff? Do you need attention that badly? Wow.
was completely out of the picture.
Okay, so I want to tell my haters something. You're mad because I don't work and I beg for money on live. I just think that's very idiotic and dumb to hate on somebody for.
I don't. You're able-bodied. You can go out and work. Why don't you? Why don't you? Lots of people do it. I still do it, and I'm retired. I feel like I'm useless if I don't work. If I'm not punching a clock, I feel useless. That's why I keep trying. I keep trying to better myself. And folks like you just don't get it. I mean folks that just don't want to work.
I can't get a job. I have ADHD and autism. And if I work, they're cutting those benefits off, and I need those benefits to live. So when it comes to it, you haters who hate on me,
and you're living under your parents' roof. When I was your age, I was out on my own. When I was your age, I joined the military. So I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it.
who begs for money for stuff I actually need. I don't lie about it. I don't say. I don't make up a whole story about why I need it. I tell the truth every single time. I need money for food. I need money for clothes. I need money to go out. I don't lie to y'all. There should be no reason for a real woman like me who's pregnant, who gives birth today on the 25th, to be dealing with this hatefulness from TikTok. It doesn't make sense. You don't have to hate on a pregnant, real Philly woman. I said what I said.
Now, hearing Jasmine admitting that they don't work because of this supposed autism and ADHD is one thing, but then filling in the sentence with the fact that they also do it for their disability checks is on a whole nother level, because Jasmine isn't only begging for money and receiving it from people who are too nice, but Jasmine is also taking advantage of government assistance, which seems to also be a niche theme recently on this channel. After watching the entirety of that video, it's clear as day why people are upset with Jasmine. Not only do they beg for money on TikTok, but they also blatantly hide behind fake disabilities in order to receive government assistance as well. And what's even worse is Jasmine doesn't even try to hide the fact that they are a lazy mooch, who acts as if the world revolves around them, but Jasmine would end up making a part 2 in terms of the video we just watched, furthering the argument with Jasmine's haters.
Hey, little message to my haters, part 2. So apparently they always tell me to get a job, but the problem is I make way more than a minimum wage worker does in a month by just begging on live and also my other sources of income. And also I do get disability checks in the first of the month because my SSI. So at the end of the day, people,
Well, there must be something profound wrong with you. You know, personally, I wouldn't want this person handling my food, my money, or anything else. And I don't think they should be around power tools, sharp objects, or hot grease. Yeah, I think you need to live on your own and do things for yourself. If you make all this money, why aren't you on your own? Why aren't you? Shit. Be a grown-up. You want to say grown-up stuff? Be a grown-up. You want to do grown-up stuff? Be a grown-up for real. You want to say and do grown-up stuff? Be a full grown-up.
y'all are really mad, and I am going to move out soon into a motel. And yes, I am doing the Tofia route for now. But then I'm going to get out of that route. And then I'm going to have my own little place, and y'all going to get still mad at me, and y'all are still going to tell me to get a job. Make it make sense. Like, oh my God.
Now, one of the biggest life lessons I learned while being a teenager is that work is not always fun, but having a job is way more important than having no income and especially no experience, which is the route that Jasmine is taking. No job and no experience. And you can only beg for money for so long until you've burned every bridge possible, drying up the tip jar. It's just hard watching Jasmine, someone who has their whole entire future ahead of them, choosing to be a leech to society instead of contributing like the rest of us. Like, it's one thing to be making money as an entertaining content creator, but it's a different story when your whole entire online presence is just e-begging and telling lies. Especially when people are dumb enough to fall for Jasmine's tricks, resulting in Jasmine making a decent income, basically scamming people out of their hard-earned money. Now, in the next video, we see Jasmine continuing this fake story of having autism, while also claiming they recently quote-unquote came out as autistic, however that works.
To all my autistic people, I really do feel bad for y'all. As somebody who just came out to people as being autistic, it's really like just crazy how people try to mistreat us. They try to make fun of us. They try to come for us or anything. I just want to say you are loved and you will be treated fair. And at the end of the day, they're really mad because at the end of the day, if you do get SSI, they're the ones paying for it. So if I were you, I would just say you're mad because you're paying for my check. But at the end of the day, if you don't get SSI and they still come for you, all you have to do is just say you're paying for my autistic sister's check.
You're welcome. Because they take that money out of my pension. They do. They take it out of my pension. So you're welcome. And they take it out of my paycheck too. So again, you're welcome.
Period. But at the end of the day, don't let nobody try to come for you for being autistic or disabled, etc. You are who you are, and at the end of the day, people are cruel and they're gonna keep coming for you. You're beautiful, you're kind, your heart, you got a good spirit. Period.
After watching that video, I'm sure you and I share the same disgust. It's just crazy watching Jasmine tiptoe around a serious cognitive disability like autism as a means for them to rake in government checks while admitting the taxpayer is paying their bills. And it's not like Jasmine was paying for an apartment or a place to stay. Instead, a lot of this money was spent on $400 Versace glasses, for example, which happened on more than one occasion occasion. But Jasmine's worst spending decision had to be the various DoorDash orders over the years by far. Because after scrubbing Jasmine's account, this seems like the bare necessity in Jasmine's life because they were DoorDashing meals basically every single day. And sometimes even multiple times a day, creating hefty dents in Jasmine's bank account. But it seemed like Jasmine had it all figured out because they were raking in money at an alarming rate, even monetizing a moderator position for their TikTok live stream, as you can see here.
So you want to be one of my TikTok moderators? These are the requirements. The first requirement, you have to send 5 galaxies in a row to me to become mod. That's literally it. If you actually do that, you get mod. You could send an even more expensive gift. It doesn't matter, like a motorcycle, a car, or something. But yeah, if you want mod, I'm just asking for 5 galaxies and you get mod.
And if you thought that video was ridiculous, wait until you hear Jasmine explaining how they are now homeless, even though at this time Jasmine was living with their mom.
I'm staying with my mother, but if she just...
Okay. New chat policy. Oh, I'm just kidding. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Damn. Damn, 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 damn.
wants to, and it could happen. We're not that close. I can get kicked the fuck out, and I would have to leave.
Hey, Guido.
So I can get kicked out any second. I am homeless, couch surfing, whatever you want to call it. But yes, I'm homeless. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. It's homeless, boo.
Now, at this point, Jasmine is completely falling off the rails. Claiming to be homeless while sitting in the comfortability of your own bed is complete buffoonery. That's like me telling someone, yeah, I have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I know it says 10,000, but YouTube forgot a zero. Like, what?
Absolutely.
Just seeing Jasmine feel entitled to these different labels, like being homeless and having autism, is hard to watch. And I can't imagine.
Yeah, the only difference between this person and Shani and Rev is the fact that they're a little more blatant about it. They'll just tell you dead up to your fucking face. Yeah, I'm begging. So what? So fucking what? I need it. And I'm going to keep doing it. They ain't going to act all pitiful. This person isn't going to act all pitiful. And they act like they earned it. Oh, Shani and Rev act like they earned it. But, you know, they're arrogant about it. But this person's arrogance is like off the freaking chain.
Imagine how offensive it must be to a real deal homeless person or even someone with autism to come across one of Jasmine's videos, using real deal problems to load their own pockets. Now, eventually the hate on Jasmine's page started to slowly get to them, resulting in Jasmine posting a 10-minute long TikTok explaining how this Jasmine alias is a joke, or in better words, a character, and how Jasmine's real name is David, as you can see here.
So as some of y'all know, I play a character named Jasmine. That's right, this is satire. And I guess like I'm such good at like trolling, playing my character, being an actor, that a lot of y'all believe this is real.
Now, it's one thing to completely fool the internet with a character, as long as you're the butt of the joke or if you're not hurting anybody else. A great example of this is Nikocado Avocado, when he completely fooled the internet, exposing that the rage-induced mukbang persona that he created was all a facade, in order to explain how he's one step ahead through his weight loss journey. Now, the difference with Nikocado and Jasmine is the fact that Nikocado's tomfoolery wasn't at the expense of his viewers. Instead, Nick put on a lengthy and some may even say legendary show over the years, entertaining his audience, just to use him as an example, while on the other hand, Jasmine resorts to scamming viewers out of money through fake stories and lies, even saying that having zero hygiene is part of the Jasmine bit, as you can see here.
I have to play the part, right? So me showering every day wouldn't make sense for this character. For her to smell good, for her to, you know, have good hygiene, it wouldn't make sense. So that's why I don't shower, but only...
You know, I sort of play a part on here. But I shower every day. I comb my hair every day. And sometimes I even put makeup on. If I'm feeling froggy. I don't get people getting in front of a camera and looking like a total train wreck. Looking like they just rolled out of a fucking dumpster. David, you can do better. Do better for yourself. Do better for others. And knock this shit off, man.
me for this character. But if I were to ever go outside or I had an actual reason to shower, then I would. But if I was like not doing Jasmine, I would shower every single day.
Now, as we move forward in the Jasmine timeline on May 1st of 2024, Jasmine's page began to explode, which left a lot of newcomers doing their own research on Jasmine, leaving viewers finding old videos of Jasmine doing very suggestive things on live stream. Now, I won't go into too much detail other than showing you guys the comments on this video, where people describe the videos that were being leaked, saying, "I remember he used to play in his butt, like put toilet paper in his behind for views and sniff it on Instagram Live," which is highly concerning behavior, especially knowing that Jasmine would have been a minor back when these live streams took place. It's just crazy knowing how wigged out Jasmine's psyche must be to be posting stuff like that publicly online. And Jasmine would clap back at these allegations by saying the viewers were spreading CP, which is technically true, but it's crazy to know that this is the only defense that Jasmine could stand on when it came to this serious topic, basically making it seem that doing these suggestive things on live wasn't as bad in comparison to the people finding these videos and spreading them around. But if we look at the root of the tree, none of this would have happened if Jasmine just decided to not post weird videos like this online.
I haven't did those lives in months. And also, the kids that were apparently watching, why would they be on Instagram anyway? They don't even allow kids on Instagram. And third of all, that doesn't excuse you being a P word. That doesn't excuse it. You're spreading CP. It don't matter if you of age, a minor, it's still illegal to spread. And I'm finding who you are and taking you to court. Simple.
Now, after that whole controversy, things began to calm down over the next few months. Jasmine would then leave to LA to go to Vegas, where Jasmine's grandma and cousins lived. And during this time, Jasmine would also use Grindr.
Unfortunately, you put it out there, and there are going to be some unsavory characters that are going to spread it. It's unfair, it's wrong, but it's true. Why did you do that shit? Why? The hell for?
Grindr as a means of finding different hookups while they were in Vegas as well, which led to the Grindr guy arc, as you can see here.
I just listened to the Grindr guy. This is the 10th one this month. And I am stranded. I don't know where the hell I'm at. Can y'all help me?
Now, if you thought Jasmine's only allegations were for those leaked videos we talked about a little bit ago, you'd be wrong, because not too long after that happened, on November 11th, 2024, Jasmine would post a video responding to some more recent SA allegations. And before we watch these next videos, it's important to mention that Jasmine admitted to these allegations in a deleted video. But according to Jasmine, admitting to the allegations was a joke.
And I know I said so on a video. I know that. I don't care. I was joking. I have autism. Like, I don't have a filter. All my content, literally. Okay, so this is Damien's cousin. They're trying to say, you know, this is him. They have not even shown the guy, which is kind of funny. So it's me showing it is even funnier. They're trying to say I am, by the look of this man, I'm sorry, look at me and look at him. Do you really think I did?
Now, obviously, SA is nothing to joke about, but to Jasmine, it is.
Nice job putting his face out there, you ass. Very nice. Way to go. And you wonder why people are on your ass. You know, this never ceases to puzzle me. If you put stupid shit out there, you can expect to get stupid shit back. It's that fucking simple. That fucking simple. I'm incredulous.
It's just crazy how Jasmine literally shows a picture
And their job search, and Jason's and Corky's job searcher is going about as well as it always goes. Not at all.
of the victim, which for you guys is blurred to protect his identity. But even hearing Jasmine compare themselves to the victim in an effort to shift the blame is so out of pocket. And whether or not this essay incident truly happened is unknown, but it's safe to say that it wouldn't surprise me, especially after knowing the types of videos Jasmine was posting just a few years prior. So who really knows what goes on between Jasmine and their love life behind closed doors? And to be honest, I really don't want to know. Now at this point in Jasmine's story, it's safe to say that Jasmine is pretty much the embodiment of the saying, do it for the gram. Or in other words, Jasmine would pretty much do anything as long as it gets views. From recording a TikTok of them ordering Subway without a shirt on, to even posting a video saying trans women are the closest thing to God, just to piss off Christians, as you can see here.
Jesus was trans. He reincarnated as Laverne Cox.
God is trans, and all transgender women are the closest thing that we have at this moment to God. So converting to Islam is going to help us recognize that on our inner selves, and we're going to do a lot of reflecting after converting to Islam. But all walking trans women on this earth are the closest thing that we have to God, and all walking trans women on this earth resemble Jesus as he was.
Now, at this time, Jasmine had a small group of friends that they would stay with, mostly consisting of two people named Mark and Diamond, who looked past a lot of Jasmine's red flags. Now, as
That's an untrue statement. That is an untrue statement. And that's all I've got to say about that.
the new year rolled around for 2025, Jasmine would state that they are now homeless for real this time. And the reason why this happened is because Jasmine decided to dispute a rent charge on PayPal from their landlord, resulting in Jasmine getting evicted, as you can see here.
So I am officially evicted from my current place I was residing in. So basically what I did was I disputed a payment on PayPal I made to my landlord like about 2 months ago, and they finally found out about it, so they kicked me out with the boot. I have to go.
Now, from this point on in the timeline of Jasmine's story, it's safe to say that things become a bit foggy, because from January 2025 up to when this video is being made in early May, Jasmine has been in and out of different living situations. So in these next half a dozen videos, you'll get a very good understanding of what Jasmine's life has come to in terms of homelessness over the course of 2 days, followed by a little cherry on the top when Jasmine and Ash Trevino, of all people, meet.
Hi, I got kicked out, like evicted, so now I have nowhere to go at the moment.
Let me give you your paper.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I just got the paperwork of where I need to go, and they said they couldn't help me at this place right now. I'm at a shelter, so I'm about to see where I'm about to go at this point. Y'all, I just woke up. I'm sleeping on this bench. It was very uncomfortable. My legs hurt.
He's male. He's male. He admitted he was male.
My phone's at 17%. I couldn't afford a charger. It's a restaurant. It comes at 12. So I have a feeling that all I gotta do is just ask y'all for the coins, and then we can go to Walmart or a store nearby and go get a blanket and pillow. Then boom, baby. I could do a 24-hour challenge until they open the store again. So I pulled up. I took an Uber to Diamond's because Jenny was the only one there. I thought she would let me in. Diamond called security. I tried to enter the building. The cops came. They escorted me the fuck out. And now they said that if I enter or try to enter again, that charges will be pressed on me. Update. I'm in a hotel's bathroom. I did not have enough for the room, and also they require an ID, and I don't have an ID.
Ash, oh my god! I'm in Fort Lauderdale.
I didn't even know you were here.
I didn't tell nobody.
How?
How are you, babe?
I love you.
Now, after watching all of those videos, it's pretty clear that Jasmine had a crazy 48 hours from February 2nd to February 4th. Jasmine is the type of person who terrorizes friendships out of greed and burns bridges when it's convenient for them to do so, resulting in any real relationship that's created being quickly seized by Jasmine's inability to show gratitude. In other words, Jasmine is perfectly fine with being a mooch, completely living off of someone else's hard work. And with this stubborn attitude comes consequences, which is what is currently being displayed as we unpack this story. Now, during that same month in February of 2025, Jasmine would also somehow find themselves in a room with Jack Dingleberry, of all people. Now, this is like adding gas to a fire. You see, what Jasmine is getting from this experience is a boosted ego, because all of a sudden another hated influencer is endorsing Jasmine. And some people may think, oh well, Jack's just being a nice guy helping out Jasmine, but I disagree. You see, what Jack is doing seems nice on the outside, but it only enables Jasmine. So if we go back to the gas on fire analogy, Jack is the gas and Jasmine is the fire. And my point is only proven in one of Jasmine's latest videos, where they claim to be a privileged homeless person, as you can see here.
I love being a privileged homeless person. Thank you, Auntie, for paying for me.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You guys need anything? We're all right.
We good.
Thank you.
Now, after watching this collection of videos I've put together on Jasmine, there's just one thing I need to say. They must be stopped. Someone gotta go take their phone or something.
My iPhones got stolen, and I finally got an Android.
Okay, I didn't mean literally. Anywho, all jokes aside, I really think Jasmine is an individual who could have a ton of potential. I mean, they've got hundreds of thousands of followers on social media, but Jasmine's story is a great example on how the wrong choices can puncture a career, making one's future bleed out until there's no sign of hope left. From terrible allegations to probably being one of the most stubborn people I've covered so far. This has
Privileged homeless person. Privileged homeless person. entitled homeless person. Entitled is a better word. Same with Shani and Rev. Entitled. They're very entitled.
Has truly been a journey. And if you're still watching up to this point, I really appreciate you. As of right now, Jasmine is still posting, trying to suck whatever dollar amount they can to sustain their questionable lifestyle. And I don't really see that changing in the foreseeable future. But that's about all I have for you guys in terms of Jasmine's story. Please let me know what you think about Jasmine in the comments below, or if I forgot something in this video that you would like other people to know. And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed, and a dislike if you didn't. As always, thanks for making me a part of your day, and God bless.
Okay. Let me share out a couple of links. This is for Channing TV. They've got all kinds of cows. And I like using them because they give us a breath of fresh air and something different to look at. Please like, share, and subscribe, as well as to Graveyard Flowers. Wait a minute. Jason did a little something, something. We may have to look at that. And in case you didn't hear it, happy Mother's Day to all my mamas out there, all my mama bears. Hope you have a happy, fun, and safe day. And I got my call from my son today. And I'm going to go see my mama. Shani for Christ, Knight in Shining Armor is here. More like a ridiculous male in shining tinfoil.
Wow. Okay, let's do.
Hey, Raccoon Man. Oh, thank you, Raccoon Man.
Hello, and welcome to the Reverend Dogshit Show. I'm your host, Reverend Dogshit, and I am here to call out bullshit when I need to. And I guess tonight is one of those nights.
Well, Reverend Dogshit is apt. It's apt. It applies. You are kind of dog shitish. You're worth about as much. Actually, my dog Spaz took something that looked much like you out in the yard yesterday.
My girl Shani went on today, and she made blaring, huge, glaring, obvious hypocrisy of a certain YouTuber known as Fat Cow Chronicles. We have had a tendency to enjoy your content, ma'am. But of course, as soon as Rev and Shani come up, oh, those two are disgusting pieces of trash. Definitely. Everybody knows it. I'm done with that fucking shit. And my energy will not reflect your condemnation. Why? Because I'm glorified by the Father. The Lord Jesus Christ, Father Yahweh, has glorified me to speak on the day of judgment. I will not be put upon by some kinsman of mine in England. No.
Suck a dick.
You don't know me, ma'am.
I know enough.
You know a moniker of me. You know a meme, a false internet meme of me. You do not know Reverend Jason, me. You don't know me. You don't.
You are not a reverend, and I'm waiting for my turn to come. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bring it, bitch. Bring it. Oh, yeah. I want you to bring it. Bring it here. Bring it here, boy. Bring it. Bring it. I'm dying. I am dying for it. Yeah. Yeah. Run your fucking mouth. Run your fucking mouth. I want you to. Do it. Do it. I'll lay waste to you.
Don't know Shannon either. Because if you knew Shannon,
Bullshit.
you wouldn't for a second say, oh, it's Shanny. We all know about Shanny. We all know that Shanny is horrible. Why are you perpetuating slanderous lies of a bullshit lying audience? That audience being the audience of BGTV, Carrie Board Housewife. They're the main two, I guess, now. And now Foodie Beauty, because of her bullshit, perpetuates those lies. So what's the story? What did my girl say today? Well, I wanted to just take it to it, and she deserves views. So I've gone to her page, and I'm going to start with this. You're seeing this. I know you are. I just want to point out this one hypocrisy involving the reaction channels. If I or Foodie Beauty
Yes.
did this shit, we would have everybody
Absolutely.
and their mama screaming scam, 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 scam artist, including Fat Cow Chronicles herself. Why does she get the leeway when others barely get their pinky bumped and we get this the Inquisition?
Barely get their pinky bumped. Oh, honey. Honey, honey, honey. Don't even make me go there. $4,300 from this lady. $4,300 plus whatever else you've scammed. A lady in a wheelchair. You took her medicine money. The hell is wrong with you, you fuck? What the hell is wrong with you?
All I'm saying is keep the energy the same, you hypocritical morons. And then the post is here. What did Fat Cow Chronicles say? Well, she's making, as you would say, excuses for not having a product ready, as the same was with Chantal Marie, also known as the Foodie Beauty of YouTube. My girl Shanny simply has pointed out that if you're going to criticize Chantal, who is clearly sick, everybody is telling her how sick she looks, and you are correct. She looks very ill. So, are we going to be hypocrites and say, well, it's Chantal. I hate her more than most people on the planet. I don't care if it's hypocritical. I'm going to support Fat Cow because I hate Chantal more than I hate Fat Cow. I'm a fan of Fat Cow, so I will ignore the hypocrisy and I will support Fat Cow and say Chantal is horrible because she didn't deliver on her content. I'm sorry, Fat Cow, but if you wanted to do this the correct way, you would have refunded the money given to you by your audience that wanted the product until you were able to fulfill the orders. If you want to do a successful Etsy type business, you have the product ready for sale and you put it up for sale on Etsy or any one of these marketplace websites and apps. You do not sell the product.
That's why I have a flea market booth. That's why I do strictly transactions in person. Because too much shit can happen. I sent out Christmas cards. I don't know if half of them got to where they needed to go. Serious business. I put their addresses on them. I got one of them back. That was Randall Gary's. I got his back.
First and then fulfill. That is called not kosher business practice. You should be in possession of said good before you sell it. Why? This goes towards scamming. She could fulfill 100,000 orders in one day and make $1 million plus. Right? but she's going to have to spend 3 or 4 years of labor before you get your product. Is that okay with you? We're just talking about proper business practices. So, we go back to the matter at hand, and we go, well, are we looking at bullshit?
It took me about 6 months to build up my inventory for my store. And it takes constant building from there. And I build whenever I start seeing empty slots. To keep everything fresh. And it works that way. I got new stuff and some old favorites. I've got somewhere along the lines of, 2,000 to 2,500 pairs of earrings that I've crafted, maybe more. Not to mention the ones that I've given away, sold, or wear myself.
With this woman. Yeah, because we know she has already criticized Miss Chantal Marie Olive.
Hey, Todd, how
She
you
has
doing,
already
bud?
condemned her and not pointed out her own slight to the audience that herself has engaged in a sort of scam activity. Is it a scam? Look, if you have the understanding that the person that you might not receive this item for a month or 2 months, give yourself a buffer of 2 months, then maybe that's okay. But you better tell them. This is just good business practices. So I have come before.
How do you know what good business practices are? You've never run a business. Hell, I barely know what good business practices are because I've worked in retail. I actually have retail experience. I know what it takes to sell shit. You have to rotate your inventory. You have to engage with customers. You have to be friendly. And you have to get their attention. Hence the cosplay.
The court of YouTube to simply back up my beautiful girl Shannon that I love.
Oh, and we have Bobo the Magnificent. Bobo the Magnificent is a huge unicorn that we have in our booth. I'll get a picture of him and post him on the community tab sometime. And he stands over the booth. You wouldn't believe how many offers I've had to buy him. If you can come up with $500, you can have Bobo. I set it high for a reason. He's not for sale. We've got lights going around him and everything else. It's pretty cool.
With all my heart, because I obviously there's people coming at her going blah 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 blah. The fact is you just hate Chantal more than you hate hypocrisy. Shannon and I happen to hate hypocrisy as much as God does. Have you read the Quran about how God, Allah, feels about hypocritical people?
I will.
Whoa, you don't want that.
All right.
So
right on, Raccoon Man. Right
Shannon
on.
is being a good sister in the Lord. I'm trying to be the best brother in Christ that I can be, and I'm telling you, you're a hypocrite. Go repent right now. See you later, folks. See you later.
Well, that does it for me this morning. I'm going to go out and enjoy my Mother's Day. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me this morning. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I'll see you later this evening for happy hour. Bye. Peace.